So guys, this video will be all around the place. You understand? I'll be saying some that had worked for me and some that didn't work for me, or some that I believe in, or the one I didn't believe in. So guys, anyway you see the video, just try and understand. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Emi Orifa, a YouTuber based in Kaduna, Nigeria. I talk about faith, motherhood, family, lifestyle, everything in between. If this is your first time of seeing this pretty face, please don't make it your last. Make sure you subscribe. Click on the subscribe button. If you are a returning subscriber, guys, you know you guys are the real OG. Thank you guys for always supporting me and stopping by. Thank you guys. So today, guys, let's jump right into the video. So today's video, I'll be talking about memes on motherhood from experience. So motherhood experience, some things our grandmother told us, some things my mother told me that actually worked for me. So I want to share it with you guys. So guys, if you have anyone they've told you before, the one that you believed in and the one that worked for you, please share it in the comment section. Let's discuss from there. So guys, let's jump right into the video of today. So today, the first on my list is ovulation. Do you know that there are some people that don't understand this thing called ovulation? And some females, they don't even understand anything. The only thing they only understand is menstruation. And you know, they don't teach ovulation in school. I think they need to start doing that to elaborate it and to make us understand. Do you know some people don't know what they call ovulation pain, or they don't even know anything about ovulation? Like for me now, I have ovulation pain. Ovulation pain, sometimes I feel it from my lower abdomen, from the left or the right side. Why some people don't feel it at all? They don't even know how to count their ovulation. You know, sometimes, like if you have this app, there are different apps they have that will help you. Like me, I use Flows, which help you to monitor your cycle at the same time your ovulation. Sometimes that app will actually tell you when you're ovulating, when your libido is high, when it's low, when it's the right time for you to get pregnant, when you have a high chances of getting pregnant and a low chances of not getting pregnant. Most people don't know about this. Instead of you, some people will be killing themselves in the church praying and all those things. Sometimes you have the solution in your hands. So at least if you understand your body, you'll be able to understand all those things. So sometimes let's try and download most of this app. And thank God we are in a Google stage now. Most of the things, if you don't understand, you go to Google. Google is supposed to be your best friend. So number 2 on my list is pepper soup spices for babies on their belly button. I can remember when I gave birth, when my baby's umbilical cord fell, so the thing has not healed. You know, they'll tell you to continue rubbing spirits and putting ventilator and all those things. So I can remember my mother-in-law went, because I gave birth in Warri. So my mother-in-law went to get some pepper soup spice, which she tied in a cloth, and we got this palm kernel oil. So there's this local pot, they call it efere. So we put it in the first thing in the morning, we heat it up. Then we put that pepper soup spice she tied in the cloth in the peppers in the local pot. Then once it's hot, then hot in the body temperature, then we put it on the novel. We do that morning and night, and give between 4 days. Everything was fine and she was okay. So most of these are mother's things. It actually worked. I believe in it. It worked. Then there's another one, the palm oil bath. When we came back from, of course, I gave it through CX. So on the 3rd day, when we came back in the morning in the hospital, you know, those are normal bath. My mother-in-law was like, they are not bathing this baby well, and she's a girl child. We don't want her to smell. So when we got back home, my mother-in-law told them to put water on fire, which she baited her. But before baiting her, she took the palm oil, she rubbed all over her body, massaged her body before bathing her. My baby slept like no man business. She slept to the extent me, I was even scared. I'll go to where she was sleeping or where she's sleeping. I'll put my hand on her nose to see that she's still breathing, to be honest, because she slept so deep. Like that thing really worked, to be honest. It worked. Then another thing I know is about this ogogoro, and that's dry gin with bitter leaf, which she used to beat my baby. When they told me that they were going to use that to beat my baby, I was thinking, ogogoro, is it not harsh to the skin? Daddy, I cried there. I cried because I was like, why would they do that to my baby? Why would they do that? Like, then according to what my mother-in-law explained to me, is that all this jaundice, convulsion, all this sickness that children used to be sick like that, it won't happen to my baby. That's why they were doing that. That she did that for my husband, and I married my husband, which is fine. And she has been a grandmother for like how many years? I think her first grandchild should be 20. So why will I be scared? You understand? And daughter-in-law's hack, don't complain. Just allow them do their thing, please. So I didn't complain, but I cried quite alright. I was like, why are they doing this to my baby? My husband called me like, Allah had do her thing, she won't hurt the baby. It's her granddaughter too. So at the end of the day, my baby, like, no sickness, nothing. I think she has 15, my baby is 16 months. She has 15 teeth. Like, if my baby comes out with if she brings out teeth, do you know, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I just see that my baby has teeth. All this fever, headache, all those things, it didn't happen to my baby. Like, to be honest, I didn't go to the hospital one day. It didn't happen to her. All those sickness, baby sickness, it did not happen to her. So those things that our grandma and our mom used to do, it actually worked, to be honest. Then number 3 is breastfeeding does not sag boobs. It's a lie. That's a big lie. Breastfeeding does not sag any boobs. All those boobs that you've gathered and everything, definitely motherhood will change you. Whether you like it or not, it will change you. Then backing of baby, they will tell you that if you back a child too much, it will sag your boobs. It's a lie. It's a lie. Your breast will sag. Like us now, some of us are first daughters. I think we start backing our younger ones, and our boobs is still the same thing. So if you give birth after breastfeeding, your breast is still normal. So all those fats you gather when you were pregnant, those are the ones that make your, if you are growing fat, definitely your boobs will get fuller and round and all those things. So if you are slim, definitely your boobs will look slim. So breastfeeding does not sag boobs, or backing of a child does not sag boobs. That's to my own opinion. That's the truth, I'm telling you. Then C-section. Number 4 is C-section makes your tummy big. Is a lie. It's a lie from the pit of hell. C-section does not make your tummy big. The only difference is once you give birth, even those that give birth and give birth through vaginal birth and all those things. I don't believe vagina or CS mom vagina, but I don't believe in all those things. We are all moms. You and your baby, you are okay. You are perfectly fine. So why is this? Depending on how you give birth, you are a mother. So that C-section make your tummy big is a lie. Because once you give birth, even those that give birth to vagina, your tummy will be big. It takes a while. The only difference is that they'll be able to tie through the vaginal bed. They'll tie your tummy and you'll shed the blood. But for CS births, you know you can't tie your tummy because you went through a major operation. So you can't tie your tummy immediately. So what I did during my own time was my mother-in-law did this concoction with herbs and then this dry gin, which I was taking, which was helping me to flow blood. And then there's a hack they gave me again, this hitting your tummy on the wall. There's one woman that came, one elderly woman that came to greet my mother-in-law. So she came to see me. She was like, hit your tummy on the wall for 9 times. And that thing actually worked, to be honest. To the extent that my siblings, everybody saw it. That thing worked. I will hit my tummy, depending on when I remember, I'll hit my tummy on the wall for 9 good times. And the thing worked. My tummy went back like flat. It was me that at a point I got tired and I stopped doing it. But that thing really worked I can tell you that on 100. It worked for me. Seriously, it worked. Hitting your tummy on the wall for 9 times. You count the 9 times on your brain, like in your mind. It worked for me, seriously. Then the 5th one is giving orange for babies suffering from indigestion. Yes, when my baby was, because I did exclusive breastfeed my baby, so I think they know their digestive system is still very mild and still very soft. So I gave her milk, or I didn't breastfeed that way. I can't really say. So the milk did not digest well. She was having indigestion. She was very, very uncomfortable. So we didn't know what to do. We gave her grape water. Grape water wasn't working. So my mom had to call her mother, which is my grandmother. My grandmother said, okay, look for orange. I just give her a drop of it and she'll be okay. And truly, we looked for orange and we gave it to my daughter, which she took. Between the next 10 minutes, if you see the poo, she pooed, she pooed so well that she slept. When we cleaned her up, my baby slept close to like 1 hour 30 minutes, to be honest. So that orange hack, not plenty, or just small, like just a drop, it worked for her. Seriously, that hack, it worked. Number 6 is cold water. You know, if you go for antenatal, they will tell you, grandma will tell you, don't take cold water, your baby will sick, don't take this, join this, and all those things. But guys, this video will be all around the place. You understand? I'll be saying some that had worked for me and some that didn't work for me, or some that I believe in, or the one I didn't believe in. So guys, anyway you see the video, just try and understand. So guys, why have you not subscribed to my channel? Let's get to 1K, guys. We are just a few way to 1K. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, please. I'm begging. I don't have pride. Thank you, guys. So number 6 is cold water and cold water cravings, taking Milo, and they'll tell you if you take Milo, your baby will be too big. They will tear you. They will do this. They will do take cold water. Your baby will be sick and all those things. In the hospital I gave birth to, they told us, drink cold water, please. If you are craving for cold water, please drink cold water, because sometimes those cold water will help you. You understand? And when I was in Warri was so hot that I needed cold water. I just had to take cold water, please. I need it. Because that cold water, if you're taking it before it gets to where the baby is, the water is already warm. Sometimes if you see yourself, maybe if you have not, if you are, you know, sometimes if you are sick, if you take something cold and if you want to drop, you see that if you want to drop, that water, that thing you took, or that liquid something you took is not as cold as the way you took it, or it's warm already. So it's not going to, and the baby, and babies are in, like, you know where they are now. So how will the cold water get to them directly to them? It won't get to them. Whatever you eat, you have to process it before it gets to your baby. So I don't believe in that. Seriously. I took cold water. I should not take cold water. Everywhere saw I took cold water. I drank Milo, guys. I drank tea. Yes. Cannot my key myself, please. So there's a drugs that I took, the 7th one. There's a drugs that I took. I can remember, sorry guys, when I was about to get married, there's a drug my mom gave me, folic acid, before I got married. So when I took that drug, I was taking that drug religiously because my mom told me it's a supplement. I was taking it. When I got married, I just stayed for like 1 month. Immediately I took in, like, seriously, I took in immediately. So guys, folic acid, if you know you're expecting, you want to get pregnant early, like folic acid, start taking folic acid. Like those that want to get married, or people that are planning to get married, before you get married, or before that time for your wedding will get, or before your wedding, start taking folic acid. It works like magic, seriously. Then come back and thank me. Then there's a drug, darafin. There's a drugs, darafin, that I was taking when I was pregnant, with my pregnancy drugs, because I took pregnancy care. So I was taking it with it. But that drugs, you take it once in a week. If you pick Monday, you take it this Monday, next week Monday. You'll be taking it Monday to Monday. If it's Sunday, you pick Sunday to Sunday. That drugs help you with malaria, because you know most times if you have malaria, pregnant woman, it affects your baby with jaundice. But me, my baby came out without jaundice at all. I didn't have malaria throughout my pregnancy time. I was malaria free because of this darafin. I don't know if anybody have heard about the drugs before. It was my mom that told me, and I took that drugs. It actually worked for me. So guys, tell me anyone you've had, any story grandma have told you, anything mommy have told you that don't do this, and it did the opposite and it worked for you. Anyone you've had, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys. As always, make sure you subscribe. Thank you until I see you in my next video. Bye guys.